This is the new WhiteBox 212 from WhiteBox Engineering, founded by Douglas White, aka the Jet City guy, or one of the Jet City guys. We're going to be showing you this 212 today with the HDM Jet City amp and the Tokai. Going to be doing things a little bit differently today. Today the cabinet is out in the open, so hopefully the mics that I'm going to be using today can try to get a better, give you guys a better idea of what the cabinet sounds like in the room, because to me that's where a cabinet really shines, is how it moves the air around in the room rather than what it does with the speakers themselves. Let's get this thing flipped around. This has a removable back. It's actually a 3-piece back panel. Might be hard to see here, but it has two smaller sections that make up 1/2 of the back, and then it has the larger piece that has the input jack. This middle panel can be easily removed by removing some screws. I believe there's 12 of them, and I'll show you guys that when I get to the semi-open back video. I'm going to do 3 videos. One fully closed up, another one with just this panel removed, and then a last one with both of the bottom panels removed. It sounds different every way you do it. It even sounds different if you completely remove all of them. So it's got a lot of different ways you can use this thing. It's pretty convenient. Lots of different options depending on what kind of room you're in, what kind of style you're into. So without further ado, we will get going here. Also, I'm now rocking the Ruby 6L6s from Laura, aka the Valve Queen. Keeping things simple today in the effects loop, using the Nova system for a little reverb, tad bit of compression, and the Afterburner overdrive pedal that I'll use to boost the amp on and off. Also, I forgot to show you guys, I've taken the liberty, since I prefer the way this cabinet sounds standing up on its side. I'm not sure why it changes the sound the way that it does, but I think it sounds a little bit better on its side vertical like this. I'm not an expert on that by any means. Maybe the guys at the Gear Page or somewhere like that can enlighten us. But anyways, I prefer the way it sounds standing up vertical like this. And the problem with that was the logo was glued on there so that it was one way. It was right side up when the cabinet was laying on its on its side. So what I did was I removed the logo and made a little quick modification that lets me twist it around, move it, whatever I want to. And it was a fairly easy little mod that I did. Only cost a few dollars. What you can see here is it's got little tabs you can use. Pull with a pair of pliers. It's velcroed in, and the piping and the velcro help keep it snug. But what I've done is I took an old hard drive magnet out of an old busted hard drive, practically give them away on eBay, and I epoxied the other. There's 2 pieces inside a hard drive, but it's a rare earth magnet, neodymium magnet. I think that's the way you pronounce it. But anyways, it's extremely, extremely strong. This isn't your ordinary kitchen magnet. So as you can see, it has a nice strong bond, and it does a good job of holding. Try to do this one-handed here. Yep. It does a good job of holding the logo on, and it takes a good bit of effort to move the thing around, so I'm fairly confident that that's there to stay. So that is my DIY solution for a rotatable logo, depending on how you prefer your cabinet to be oriented. And I also had a spare set of feet that instead of having to remove these and leave screw holes, I was able to add a second pair of feet down there, and what I did was I just used the I removed this screw out of the side corner and screwed it in there using that existing hole, and it worked out good. Okay, this is probably going to be hard to see here. This camera doesn't really like low lighting conditions, but anyways, what I've done is I've removed these two screws, or I've loosened them up. This one, pretty much every screw attached to this, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in the large section with the jack plate that hold an inner piece securing this centerpiece in. And originally I didn't realize that was there, but it is. I think there's, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 screws in total. So once you've removed all 12 of those screws, you can use the little pull tabs here, and it pops out this way. So there's the middle piece, and this is that center, this bracing piece right here actually extends beyond the panel itself, and that's what these screws along this panel hold in. So